Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well. Today I am here with some hair show and tell, and today's hair is brought to you by Nadula Hair Company. I'll be sure to leave a link below to this hair and also their social media links in the description box. Nadula Hair Company was kind enough to send me the lengths 426 and a 20-inch lace frontal in the texture Brazilian curly. This is what the hair looks like straight out of the package. The curl pattern is very beautiful and the hair also comes with no foul odor. When you receive your frontal, the hairline comes pre-plucked but the knots do not come bleached. The parting space on the frontal is a 13x4 and the lace is Swiss lace. So I'm going to show you guys how I got my orange copper color hair in 2 tones, and of course I have to go in with bleach. So the bleach that I will be using is BW2 bleaching powder and 40 volume developer. I brought these products from my local beauty supply store and I'm not really measuring it. I just took a few scoops and then I poured the developer and mixed it till it's like kind of runny. Like you don't want it to be really thick, you want it to be like kind of runny but not too runny, if it makes sense. So I'm just taking the bleach and I'm putting it all over the lace frontal, even on the knots, because I want the knots to be bleached too. So I just keep sectioning off the hair and then coloring the frontal row by row. Also, if you want to take your time and you want to like go a little slower, then I recommend using a lower developer. I'm using 40 volume developer, so because of that I kind of have to move fast and I do want the hair to lift very quickly. I don't really have time to wait, but if you're the kind of person that wants to take their time, then definitely get a lower developer, like probably 30, or you could add Olaplex to the 40 volume developer and it brings down the developer but it also protects the hair. So I just keep putting the bleach all over the hair. Like I said, make sure you're putting it on the lace and the knots because you want the knots to get bleached too. Put it all over, baby. Put it all over. Also, sometimes curly hair is pretty tricky to color, so make sure you're moving the hair around and you're searching for any hair color that's still dark. After I got the bleach all over the frontal, I let the frontal sit about for 30 more minutes and then I go ahead and wash out the lace frontal. So I'm only going to wash the hair out with shampoo right now, and then when the wig is completely made, I'm going to apply the color and wash it with shampoo and conditioner. After letting the frontal air dry, I already went ahead and sewed the frontal onto my wig cap, and I did not color the bundles yet, but I want to sew the bundles onto the wig first so I know how much hair to bleach and color. I don't like sometimes bleaching the bundles and then I'm bleaching all these bundles and then I have a whole bunch of hair left over. So a lot of times I just like to make the wig first. A lot of you guys are probably like, Keira, why didn't you just bleach the frontal while it was made with the wig too, just like the hair? To be honest, I just didn't want to. Everybody have their method on how they do things. I just wanted to get the frontal out of the way, to be honest. So now I am going in and I am bleaching the bundles. The same method that I used earlier to bleach the frontal is the same method I am doing on the bundles, and I'm just coloring the wig in sections. Well, kind of in sections. Like I sectioned off the back, I sectioned off the front. Sorry, I sectioned off the front and the sides, and then I leave the middle. In the middle, I'm just gonna slap the bleach on. To be honest, it's kind of messy and crazy, but I was over coloring this hair, you guys. Like, coloring long curly hair is no joke. It's a lot of tangling and just a lot of work that I just wasn't prepared for. I don't think I will color hair this long again, but never say never. If I do, I must be really patient doing it, because I don't even think anybody could pay me to color some curly hair for them, especially if it's long. But if it's a shorter length, then I'll do it. But anyway, so as you can see, the hair is changing and I did all the bundles and it's just coming along well. But also make sure you're eyeing the hair, because one time I did have hair and the hair did smoke and burn. So you don't want the hair to smoke and burn too. After I put the bleach all over the back, I left it on for 30 minutes and then I washed it out and let it air dry. And this is the outcome. To color the hair, I'm going to be doing the watercolor method. I'm going to be using Adore and Kiss color. So first, in the water, I'm going to squeeze out all of that Adore, and I'm using hot water from the sink. Also, if you do this, please wear gloves. Like, I really don't know what I was doing. Thank God this water was not off the stove. And deep down, I knew this water was hot. For some water that came from the sink, boy, it was super duper hot. And I'm over here touching it with my hands. Yes, it was burning me, but I don't know, I'm kind of hard-headed and I just wanted to keep going and get it out the way. I didn't want to stop. But anyway, so I put both of the Adore dyes in there. I used 2 bottles and then I mix it in. Make sure it's really, really mixed in. You don't want no lumps in it, because the lumps will get on the hair. After that, that's when I go in with the wig, and I'm only going to dip the end. So as you guys saw in the beginning, you guys kind of see how far I had the dark ends on the wig, and I leave it on the mannequin head while I dip it so I could see when I'm actually dipping in the water. This is what the wig is looking like with the Adore dye only on it. So I poured out the water that I just used, and now I'm going in with some fresh hot water again, and now I'm going in with the Kiss dye, and I'm using both bottles. Now I'm going to take the wig off the mannequin head, and I'm just going to dip the rest of the wig in it. Only the top though. I just want the top. because this is a whole different color. So after I dip the top in, also I forgot to mention, make sure you spray your knots and your lace with got to be glued freeze blast spray. Don't forget it, or else the lace will change color too. This is what the wig looks like after I washed it out with shampoo and conditioner, and I left it to air dry. And then the next morning, this is what it looked like in natural sunlight. So that's how I got my fall copper hair. If you guys would like to see how I installed this wig without any glue or gel, then I'll be sure to leave the video link below in the description box. See you guys later.